And we're back to like actual sequential and talking about the episodes that came out this week instead of, getting lucky that only three, one episode each came out over 2 weeks. Uh,
Yeah.
but this is Half Hour Henshin. I'm one of your hosts, Sleepy Witch, joined
And
by,
not DJ Azure, the 2.5D here talking to her.
and I did not forget our little intro this time.
Oh, it's so funny.
But
Oh
yeah,
man.
Gav episode 10. These
Oh
guys
man.
do share like a singular brain cell.
Like the first thing you sent me like on Saturday when the episode went live in Japan was just the clip of them like on the ground like investigating something, and like what was the caption? Not a single brain cell is in this
Oh
picture.
yeah, the meme that's like not a single brain cell detected here. Yeah.
Yeah.
I sent you that, and
So
I
good.
sent you the Yule log Christmas because we're getting cake, but we're also getting Yule log forms.
Oh man, I know, right? It's insane.
Yeah,
But
that's
like
the
on
battle axe form.
Yeah, yeah. But honestly, this episode's kind of wild. Like, cause like the whole idea of how the granite is moving this episode is like what?
Yes, that was crazy. I loved seeing Sachika and Shoma work at the construction site, and that being like kind of relevant. But also just seeing Sachika like struggle with the wheelbarrow, and Shoma's just like, "Here's like 4 bags of cement with my bare hands."
Yeah.
Uh, Very funny. Love seeing them just do jobs. I always think it's really cute.
Like their goal is to like like their goal is to make people smile by helping, and it works. Also,
Yeah,
also if there's one thing I kind of like about this, because like it is just hinted out for the next episode, and I'm just gonna skip like saying that, is the fact that Donut does not get used this episode, is from what I remember.
no, it does not. But
Yeah,
Dota gets introduced, and I
yeah,
love. Okay, I know some people think it's cringy. I love that we get like a little commercial every time he eats a new snack, and we're getting the fluffiness, the crunchiness, a delicious treat. Like it's so cute.
yeah, exactly. And I mean, and not only that, he still has his snack diary. Like it is still great that we still get to see that happen.
It's adorable. I really like it. The one thing that has made me extremely sad about Gav is that this has been I do not have a lot of extra money, and from everything I hear, the Gochizos are super popular and selling out everywhere like instantly.
Yeah,
Uh, I have no chance to get my boy.
I know.
I
Man,
don't even know if I want the driver, but I want the Gochizos.
that's fair. That is
Now,
fair.
to be
That
fair,
is fair.
I do want the driver, but I'm saying that like my desire for the Gochizos is like the greatest thing right now.
Oh yeah. Yeah, like it's like I saw that like one of my friends actually like took pictures of them with like with their pop and gummy, and I'm like, man,
No.
I want one.
Like right now, if I could, because like Pop and Gummy comes with the driver, so if I could find the driver somewhere, I'll probably get it just for the
Yeah.
guys. But oof, very very cute episode. We got a continuation. I love that he really was just basically picking up the building and moving it somewhere else.
Yeah,
Uh,
it's wild. Like,
that
yeah.
seemed like such a dumb thing to bring up, but it's like, no, yeah, he was doing that.
hmm
Uh,
And then like we actually do get some we do get some stomach family stuff, like some stomach family drama, which is insane.
no,
Like
I
it
love
is
seeing these guys
crazy how
interact.
they are so like they are all scheming against each other, and it's great.
Yeah, they're basically everyone out for themselves except for like the twins who are like a singular unit. But
Yep.
everyone else is like, I am just out for myself. Like, and we had Glota who was like, you already knew about this because if you didn't know, you would have not shut up about it. But you didn't say anything about this guy, so you know about the red Gav and the little pest that I had to deal with. And I love that she called to a pest.
Yeah.
Uh, oh man, the again, I love the way the like Granoots have been setting up their ways of getting people because all of
hmm
them are really smart.
hmm
All of them are really clever, which makes you be like, oh god, this is so fucked up. We got the lady who was running a food truck, and when you ate food that you thought was delicious, she would catch you. We had the guy
hmm
who was doing magic, and oh, I'm gonna make you disappear at your happiest because you're being part of the trick. We had
Yeah, that was so good. I love that one.
especially because like you're what are you gonna tell the police? Like, oh, my girlfriend got disappeared by a magician. He's just gonna be like, bro, she just didn't want to come back to you. I don't know what you're talking about.
Exactly. Like it's so shady.
And
But one of
then
the things that what's also great about this episode is that because of like how like the fact that the granite is just picking up and moving the building, like Shoma and Shoma and Hanto basically just look stupid to each other trying to find it.
yep, I adore the fact that like we went through and we had to use Sachika like, oh hey, someone said they saw it over here, and she's like looking up online like where people are seeing the building, and by the time they get there, it's not there anymore.
Yeah.
Uh, but also, this guy was another dark one where it was like, oh hey, I'm using sweets to get kids when they're at their happiest when they have a snack, and then I just kidnapped an entire fucking preschool.
Yeah. That was wild.
Ouch.
Yeah. And
Uh,
then and
and one
then
of the
these
things.
two like
Mhm.
catching like, and then when they cornered the granite at the preschool, they're like, okay, we need to sit. Oh no, wait, we can't transform.
Can't
And
transform in front of him.
yeah,
That was probably one of my favorite bits, like them looking at each other, can't transform while this guy's around. Gotta make some excuse. And then one of my favorite things I see people talk about is the fact that like all of the grenades are themed after like rotten food. So they
yes,
all have some sort of like fly on them too. It's like a part of their motif, and I think, oh, that's super cool. That's clever. We're like, oh god, what's the thing? We're doing like the opposite of the like nice and clean snacks with the like rotten and just decomposing, food. Uh,
Mhm.
very cool, good vibes. And then this guy's like a fucking crab.
Yeah, it's
And
like,
he just fucking puts the building in his little shell and he just runs off.
yep. And it's like and that and like the hint that we got was the fact that they would hear heavy steps. But
Yep.
yeah, like it's just wild that he just just shoves them in the shell and just walks
Yep.
off.
And as we see, that's more of the dude's like modifications of the middle brothers modifications on Granute's
Hmm.
probably taking place here.
Yep.
This led into honestly such a fun fight because not only did we get some good choreography, but then we got a lot of cool like special effects work. Like, oh, we have all the different like chocolate blasts. We have the chocolate blast like spinning
Mhm.
around and like
Yeah, but most importantly, the sword attack and the sword shot actually worked for once.
once. Not even
Yes.
well too. It was just like annoying.
No. I mean, it helped out because it stunned him. But the way that what was it Vrokon? Was it?
Valid.
No. I forgot the name of the gummy or of the
Oh,
gochizo.
oh, gotcha. Yeah,
The candy, the way it jumps off the bike and lands in
yeah.
in
He
the
catches
gav.
it with the gab.
Yeah, that was such a good shot. Like they had like this was such a good fight.
Yeah, and as always, I love that the Gochizos are just like little Pikmin that he's ordering around.
Hmm.
Uh,
Also, the fact that Hanto can't carry the machine gun.
yeah, I love that because they go away and they like transform separately, and like Hanta starts the middle of the fight, and then Gab just shows up and he's like, "I'm here to help, senpai."
Yeah,
It's
there's
cute. It's cute.
not a single brain cell detected.
Yep, and we get some cool, like a double finisher where he blows up the guy after they've gotten all the kids out, which was,
Hmm.
good. They got all the kids out. But then my favorite bit being at the end of the fight, like both of them being like, "Oh my god, I hope Hato got out of there and I didn't just blow him up. Oh
Yeah.
my god, I hope the Pari Pari guy got out of there and he didn't just get blown up."
Yeah. Oh, man. But that's right. That's what he did. Yeah, Hanto slides around on the chocolate.
Yes, it was cool. It was just having him go around. It was like a cool like mobility move. Uh one of the things that like his suit kind of reminds me of a little bit of is like his helmet specifically reminds me of like a motorcycle helmet or like a driving helmet.
Hmm.
And so it was cool just seeing him use a lot of that mobility and like jumping around doing the thing. And then we get such a cute ending with like Sachika being like, "Look, I'm sending you a picture. He's alive. He made it home."
Yup. Yeah. And but yeah, but yeah, yeah, this was just like, just one of those shows that just really just shows off like the strength of like, just Gav and Valen just being idiots. I love it.
Yeah, they just need to do more
Yeah.
Sachika.
Yeah, and after that, Honto just like saying, "Ah, that's right. Yeah, I can't make my own. That was my last chocolate." And he said, "Okay, here."
Yeah, that was cute. Especially because he's like, oh, he must be a granite who can't make them like I used to not be able to.
Yeah,
I understand his struggles. Let me help him out. But also, that's so sad because I'm like, bro, you just gave these Gochizos the electric chair.
yeah.
Uh,
But
I
I mean,
mean,
at the same time, I think like even he's aware that like he's also redigesting his own Gochizo in his own gab.
yeah.
But it's like
Now,
at least they're not being
yep.
tortured.
And then we get like the ending, which is our doctor gets fucking video footage from the fight where he's
Yeah.
talking about how like, oh, the original's more adaptable because it's probably a brand new base. So obviously he knows that this is a brand new to start with. But yeah, he's watching them.
Mm-hmm.
Uh don't trust this man.
Yeah. There's nothing to trust about this dude
But we
at
got
all.
Donut next episode, I think.
Yup. Now we're actually getting it.
Yep, and as we're getting closer to Christmas. It's time.
Yup.
But I think for that, we'll leave
Yeah.
it at that.
Yeah, I mean, and also the fact that it ends with Karakita-san, which basically means that are we? Is he actually gonna see him get detransformed,
Yeah.
or is this gonna be like, oh no, like like he only notices Hanto getting getting caught up and getting hit at the end.
Yep.
So how much longer is this secret identity bit gonna last? Because it's a good bit, but I don't
It's
know
a
how
good
sustainable
bit.
it is.
It's a good bit. I don't think it should be like Dawn Brothers, where it's like half the season. But if it lasts a bit longer, I wouldn't mind.
Let's be real though. Inuzuka, that made for such good comedy, but also it helped out the fact that there were 5 of them.
Yeah.
So Inuzuka's secret identity didn't have to come up every episode. Like he
True.
would just show up. So it's fine.
But with that, we have this week's arc episode continuing on with our guy, whose name I always forget.
Zangil.
Zangil. Yes. Our space samurai is back. Again, we have like a no brain cells duo going on here. I love that Zangil shows up, but he's like, there's no time to waste, and he like fucks up his ninja jump and like ends up like 5 feet away, tripped over like some park equipment.
Oh man, oh Zangil. They're all dumb. I love it. I love this.
They really are. Wait, he's over there.
Yeah.
Seeing him just fucking. First of all, I love the Zangil suit. I think we talked about this when we first saw him. He just looks sick. He's got a cool vibe.
Yeah, one thing I didn't notice is that his entire body is wrapped is kind of wrapped like the crisscross ray skin on a katana itself.
Yeah. He's got a little bit of like wrapping and stuff. It's cool. I love his little like glowing eyes and lungs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and he loves coffee.
Yep, and that was established from Blazer. You know that he was a big fan with our boy again.
Yeah, and not only that about Gento, the fact that Gento gets mentioned. So apparently, this is just another dimension of Earth. So,
yep, I do love just seeing him like freak out when he's freaking out about coffee, and they're having this whole conversation, and then like. As he's saying this, he's like, "Shoot, why don't you make him another cup?" We have Red in the back. Oh, since when did you start calling him Shoot? That's so cute.
Yeah, it's great. Yeah,
but also I love the like. Look, I also know someone who transforms into Ultra. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Oops! I spilled all your coffee all over you. My bad. I totally didn't do that on purpose.
Mm-hmm. And then. Yeah, and then after that, Zangil basically doing the tuning fork thing with his sword, and then UP using that so they could develop something for it.
Yeah, they're recording and see if they can use the frequency because hey, we're dealing with ghost kaijus because we're dealing with the fucking Dark Shogun. Also, we get to see probably one of my favorite Blazar suits, Bugman.
Yeah.
I really love the bug suit. I thought it looked super sick. I love the way its little segments are worked out. I also like Gendas or whatever the fish guy is.
Yes.
But I love the bug more, and we got to see thousands of them.
Oh man.
The army of fucking bugs was so sick. And
Hmm.
hey, Arc can just
And
make more arcs.
yeah, and not only that, I mean, like the other thing they also mentioned too, which is also big, is that Zangil is also just a revived monster as well too.
Yeah, because he had died in Blazar. That
Mm.
is confirmed. Also, forgot to mention, man, the way they killed the fish guy by like throwing him in the air, cutting him in half, and he gets like fucking fish fried before he explodes.
Yeah, I mean that's what happened in Blazer. So like this is also just a please watch Blazer episode.
I mean, Blazar was really good. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, it's what started it's what started off this 10 minute section, or
Yeah, it's what
roughly
started
10
our
minutes.
Ultraman talks. But hey, we get to see man, I've been seeing this one tweet where it's like the like Toku locked in scenes like thing going around Twitter, and this was one of them where it's like, hey, he just fucking summons two other Blazar or two other arcs. And then the
Hmm.
moon arc makes a bunch of copies anyway, which then turn into solar arcs. And then there's just like fucking 7 of them.
Yeah,
I think there's more, but there's a lot of them.
yeah, it's crazy. But yeah, I love this. No, they all just they just it looks like this was just like just like a hey let's just multiply everything this episode.
Yep, and I love the armor, so seeing them all together was super sick. And then we get
Hmm.
to finish it off with like a hey, super like a bow attack, killing a bunch of bugs in like one shot, uh,
Yeah,
which was a vibe.
yeah.
Zangil finally got his last cup of coffee too, which was like really nice seeing that like carry over. That he finally
Hmm.
got his last cup because he died before he could drink it in place,
Hmm. Yeah,
and then he's gone. Oof.
yeah. It was a somber ending, but like it was actually a really just it was just a good episode.
And we got the preview for next episode. Shu's got an idea to deal with the army, but they need Ark's cooperation. And so Yuma's like, how the fuck am I supposed to communicate this shit with them?
Yeah,
Uh,
and it's funny too because you actually get to see you actually get to see Skip like try to communicate a little bit, like like we see like a speech, we see but yeah, like we just see them trying to communicate. It's really funny that from what we've seen so far. uh
man,
but yeah.
really, really nice episode. It was really cool seeing Sangul again for these two-parter, and it was cool giving him that last cup for the ending. It's been really cute.
Yep.
Speaking about cute, Boon Boonger is with the Toys R Us jump scare.
Uh,
I fucking keep forgetting
the-
that Toys R Us exists in Japan still.
yeah. Also, the memes that are going around, like saying, "What does this giraffe have on Toei that lets it get this much product placement?"
Real talk, it probably just pays for it or owns like a percentage of because Toei is also like a toy company, right?
Yep.
So
Yeah, and I mean, the other thing,
probably they just have some sort of deal there.
yeah, I mean, the other thing too, though, is that I don't remember. There actually are some transformation devices that do have a Toys R Us exclusive toy. Like I believe there is a like something giraffe progress key for 01. Like I believe there is a giraffe stamp for Revice. And those are like Toys R Us exclusives. So like if it
Gotcha.
involves animals, they tend to like you know make an exclusive in some way. So yeah.
Makes sense.
Also, one thing I didn't realize last week during the preview, but was all over Twitter and it made me really happy is the fact that the other pink, or well, what we thought was going to be the other pink, is actually Flint Goldsweeker from Zenkaiger, and that made me really smile to see her again. Yeah,
Oh, okay. So
yeah.
she's someone who played someone in Senkaiger.
Yep, yep, yeah. She actually played the pirate sister in Zenkaiger.
Mm.
So yeah,
The pirate from Senkaiger, was that Two Kaiser?
yep, two Kaiser.
So Two Kaiser. So this lady played Two Kaiser's sister then.
Yep, it's two Kaiser's sister. She didn't officially get she got a suit in the stage play in the stage show, but she didn't get a suit in the show.
Gotcha.
So yeah. But yeah, but yeah, I didn't realize it, but it was so cool, like seeing her there, and then
Yeah.
yeah.
First of all, this show, this specific one, answering so many of my Mira questions, which is the one that has always been on my mind. canonically, do the places she work at know that she's a fucking Boon Boonger? And when she's taking the Boon Boonger breaks, is she just like, because on sometimes it could have just been like, oh, she just fucking quit her job. That's why she's at a new job. You know what I mean? But she just says she's going on a break or be right back, and it's like, but is she like actually coming back? And we start the episode with them in mech killing
Yeah.
some fucking big boys, and then it's like, yeah, she just goes back to her fucking part-time job right afterwards.
Yeah, and I remember that, like, you basically, like, have a bunch of like citizens go like, oh hey, it's Boon Pink, yay.
Yeah, so everyone just fucking knows, and it's so funny because on one hand, like, I get it, but that is some real shit right there. That like, oh yeah, your fucking retail job expects you to come back right after you fucking kill a monster.
Yeah. But I mean, like, the other thing too, though, is like, she's just, looking like, other than, I mean, like, she knows she's a Boon Boonger, which is like, 100%. But I think
She
she's also
knows
like,
she's the
trying to
Boon
find stuff.
Boonger's driver.
Yeah. But I mean, like, she basically just wants to do other things as well too, which is also really, like, admirable as well too. And we see that a little bit too, because, like, Nogi is like, like, wanting to do, like, like, idol stuff. And singing, yeah. Oh, also talking about them knowing that she's Boon Ping, the fact that Joe and Taya show up, and it's like, oh yeah, these two are also Boon Boongers.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't think anyone else knows about anyone. Like, I think the only public identity is probably Mira, because, like, if you're thinking about it, Joe is like a cop. No one would really ask where he's going when he's off, doing work stuff.
yeah.
Drake doesn't fucking have like a real job, so no one knows who the fuck he is. Chashira works for Taya directly, and like,
Yep.
Taya's like Bruce Wayne. You're not exactly asking like, Bruce Wayne, are you bad? Like,
Yeah.
people don't know him enough to be like, oh, is that Bura? So like, realistically, Mira's probably the only one that the people know is a
Yeah.
Boonger.
I actually, it's really funny that we're talking about this right now, considering the fact that we were talking about secret identities in both of the previous shows as well
Yeah,
too.
that's how it is.
Yeah.
But it was really cute, and she wants to be on the big stage. She wants to be an actress, but she has to take an office job for the time being because her parents want her to do something more stable right now. And it leads her to keeping the Boon Boon changer a little more than longer than she probably should.
Yeah, and also talking about the Boon Boon changer when she's looking for it. Did you see the tweet from Taya's actor?
No.
Okay, so remember, when Mira basically, like, turns out her bag.
Yeah, and he like moves the curry.
Yes, so he actually asked her to, like, say, I will move the curry. Just dump the bag closer to the curry, and they did it on the first take.
Yo, that's pretty good.
Yeah,
I thought that was impressive. Like, oh, he saved the curry. That's cool. I like that. Also, I'm gonna be honest, because I have not held. I do not own a Boon changer. I want one. But I did not know it had a little wheel to spin.
wait, really?
I didn't know that. I thought that they did that just for like aesthetics for the transformation. I didn't know it had a little spinny wheel. I'm not going to lie to you. I just had no idea.
Oh, I thought you knew from the way that they were doing all that.
No, I thought that was just like a vibe thing. I don't know. Yeah. Look, I'm dumb in some ways too. This is one, so I just won't notice things.
I mean, it does just look like, just like what's it called, greebling, or just like, just it's an extra detail on the changer.
Yeah, that's what I thought
But
it
yeah.
was, honestly. But yeah, she tries to transform, doesn't actually know how. That's how you know she's a fake fan, because she would have seen the. They've made recordings of them. They've had them on TV. I love that the Sod Seeders were like, "Fuck it, we're just doing this ourselves." And Yarukar had a plan, and it was like, "What if we did two monsters at the same time?"
Yeah.
I also love, again, that whenever they let fucking Mira lock in, she can just like 1v5.
Yeah.
She can just do the job of the entire team if left alone with enough like gumption.
Yeah, and I mean, okay, so I mean, honestly, I was a little sad that what was it, Nogi didn't get to also transform, but it was really sweet though. Let's say, no, you're Boon Pink. Like, it was so sweet.
Also, like, the scenes with them together were very cute. Uh, I saw somebody be like, "Ah, yes, me with my totally platonic Toys R Us coworker. Nothing else is going on here." Because the like holding up her hand to her own cheek and like holding it like that, like those were like, I was just like, "Oh, okay."
It's really funny. It's like I kind of want to say, let's remember this is a kid show, but at the same time, we have Taya and Achashiro,
Who are in
like,
love? No one can tell me otherwise. Look, look.
like,
Kids
but
are allowed to know about just generic romance.
yeah. I mean, the other thing too, though, is like, it's like, I basically was like, kind of talking about this, like, it's like kid shows are best when adults can watch it too.
Oh yeah, and like here's the thing, like it was just cute. I think it was
Yeah.
wholesome. I,
Mhm.
hope we see them again and that she's doing like I hope we at least get like a cameo of her later doing better. That'd be really cute. Again,
Mhm.
Mira locks the fucking 1v2s. Was super impressed that after they transform big, the monsters could fucking combine.
Apparently, yeah.
Yeah, they just Gurren Lagann combine. And I thought that was sick. As I've been saying, one of the coolest things about Boon Boondra has been like how cool the suits look for the monsters, and the
Mhm.
fact that they have this extra functionality, because like that gives it like an extra special bit to like the reusing them. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Because we reused some of them, but they had upgrades, they had different things, and this time like we reused them, and they had like an extra gimmick. Like, oh, sick, cool. It wasn't just like reusing them to reuse them.
Yeah, and one of the also cool things too, is, yeah, and not talking about just like costume design. Like once again, I just love the fact that the jackets have the finisher that anyone can do, as well as the
Oh,
others.
so good. It's
Yeah,
so good. Uh,
yeah, it's like this time it's Mira's turn. I'm like, oh my god, yeah, she gets to use the finisher this time.
Also, I love that at the end when she goes to drop her friend off, fucking Taya lets her borrow the car.
Hmm.
Very nice. She got to drop her off in like the nice fucking sports car. Very cool.
Yeah.
Generally cute episode, good vibes, and it's setting up fucking Wild Speed to show up. Did you expect the asteroid to have fucking wheels? Because I did not.
No, I didn't,
I
but I
should
should
have.
have.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I should have. I was not ready for that shit to just happen. I thought it was gonna be like a spaceship where it was just gonna start blasting from one side, but the fucking wheels come off and it starts driving in space, and I was like, "What the fuck did I expect?" Of
Yep.
course it does.
But also yeah, but yeah, like it's cool. Like now we have like just the looming threat to to come in there. And then also we know one thing I didn't touch on, mostly because I was just like kind of like screaming over like like Flint, it being Flint Goldspeaker. So have you, I'm sure you've at least seen Two Kaiser's transformation dance, right?
Yes, you've shown it to me a bunch of times.
Oh yeah, I know. I love that. Flint does that dance in the little like acting troupe like flashback. She's
Yeah.
actually doing that transformation dance.
Oh, that's what her little dance is.
Yeah, yeah. It's the
It's the
Two
two
Kaiser
Kaiser. Da,
transformation.
da, 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 da. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
That's pretty sick. That's cute.
yeah. But yeah, episode preview.
Looks like we're getting more Chashira Taya stuff next week.
Well, it looks like we're getting a Chashiro finisher then this week.
Yep, that's the hope. You know how we were talking about how like, oh, is it going to be like an extra long arc or something because we have like two more episodes? What might happen, what I thought about is we might get like a finisher thing and then maybe
Mhm.
like two episodes about like the actual Grand Prix.
Mhm.
Because they never actually talked about that or got into space for that or dealt with that.
Yeah.
So it could be that once they beat Wild Speed, they'll have like cleared his name and
Mhm.
Budaria can go back and they can have Mira win the race, hopefully.
Yeah. Yeah. We'll
Uh,
see. We'll see.
but yeah,
Uh,
next week looks like it's gonna be intense. Honestly, on a lot of shows, we're kind of hitting that big build up where Gav is having more of its mystery ramp up for Christmas. I mean, fucking Sentai is having a bunch of its stuff ramp up for like the finale. And Arc is just ramping up for like its second arc, so everything's kind of going up.
hmm Yeah, it looks like the final lap is really here now.
Oh man, those posters for the final lap still look so intense.
Yeah.
But hey, it's been a really good show. Been enjoying watching about it. Been enjoying talking about it. And we will see you guys next week. Later.
Later.
This program is brought to you by...
Our unending love of tokusatsu.
If you enjoyed the show, please be sure to like and subscribe.
And hit the bell for notifications. And if you would like to support us further, consider becoming a patron at our Patreon, Half Hour Henshin.
You can get some exclusive benefits, such as your name in the credits and joining our sticker club. Or, if you want to help with a one-time donation,
you can also find us at Ko-fi at Half Hour Henshin. You can email us with any questions or theories at halfhourhenshin@gmail.com or on Twitter at halfhourhenshin.